Be warned, this video will contain spoilers. When you really look at where the Summer I Turned Pretty Season 3 has taken us, it feels like the writers are quietly telling us that Conrad, of all people, is actually the most stable choice for Belly now. We've watched his growth from Season 2 into Season 3, and it's undeniable how much he's matured. He's not the same emotionally shut-off Conrad we first met. He's been putting in the work on himself, opening up in ways that make him not only a better partner, but also just a better version of himself. And honestly, that's refreshing to see in a love triangle where the easy answer is usually the flashier, more open-hearted guy like Jeremiah. But here's the real sticking point. Even though Conrad seems ready, is Belly actually the right choice for him right now? That's where things get messy. Because Belly, as much as we love her as the central character, still has this pattern of lying to herself and burying her real feelings under whatever feels most convenient in the moment. That beach scene is the perfect example. Her words to Conrad didn't just sting. They almost felt malicious, like she wanted to cut him as deeply as she could. And without Belly's narration guiding us through her inner conflict, the scene landed with even more bite. We were left questioning her true intentions. Why did she feel like she had to go there? Was she just desperate for Conrad to stop chasing after her, because she couldn't handle the weight of that choice anymore? Or does she really believe Jeremiah is the better option, the one who can give her what she thinks she wants right now? The way Lola Tung played that moment, with so much sharpness and edge, made Belly come across angrier than torn, which complicates things even more. Was it the alcohol fueling her words? Or was it a deeper frustration she just couldn't hide anymore? Either explanation makes sense, but both raise an important question. How on earth are Belly and Conrad supposed to patch this up in just 4 episodes? There's so much hurt, so much miscommunication piled on top of years of history, that it feels almost impossible to imagine a satisfying reconciliation. And while I know a lot of fans are rooting for Conrad and Belly to finally find their way back to each other, part of me is more invested in the idea of Belly standing on her own 2 feet first. Remember what her mom said at the beginning of the season, that she needs to figure out who she is without leaning on either Conrad or Jeremiah. That advice feels more crucial now than ever, but the show doesn't seem to be giving her that space. There are too many storylines colliding at once. If the writers want to wrap up her relationship with Jeremiah, give Belly the growth she desperately needs, and still circle back to a Conrad-Belly romance, that's a lot to pull off in just a handful of episodes. And on top of that, there's the secondary love triangle still in play, which hasn't even been fully resolved yet. It feels like Jeremiah and Conrad have both been given the gift of real character development this season, but Belly herself has been left behind in the chaos of indecision. So that leaves me asking you, do you think Belly actually deserves Conrad at this point? Or do you feel like she has too much growing up to do before that could even work? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I'm really curious how you all are reading that beach scene. Did you see anger? Did you see heartbreak? Or did you see someone who just doesn't know who she is yet?